performance is Rang Manch, performed by Mimiksha Patel. It is a classical masterpiece composed and conceived by legendary Kathak master Pandit Chitresh Das over 30 years ago. Rang Manch is an invocation and coloring of the stage. It begins as a meditation in motion in which the dancer attunes to the higher self, acknowledging the earth upon which she dances, the surrounding nature, and the oral tradition through which knowledge is passed down from generation to generation. Mimiksha started her Kathak journey in 2010 in Harare and is continuing in New York under Ranchna Nibas. This year, she officially received her Gungurs in the first Gungur ceremony held in New York. This Rang Manch performance is special for all of us as it's happening right in front of us, the community that she grew up in. We now present to you Mimiksha Patel. The next performances are brought to us by Kinkani Dance Academy, showcasing the young talent we have within our community and others in Harare. We would like to bring to you a young Kathak Tandav dance by Dia, Lavina, Nikita, and Suhani.
Sati, Trigamadapa, Dapaga Sati, Trigamadapa, Padani Sari Sadapa, Padani Sari Sadapa, Padamagarizari, Padamagarizari, Dapaga Sari, Trigamadapa, Dapaga Sari.
The next few items are certainly giving us a sense of theme. Can any of you try to guess what it may be? We now bring to you a Bollywood dance number, Cutie Pie, performed by Amira, Bhavina, Dhyani, Krishi, Sonakshi, and Trisha.
Maria पुराना सेंट लगा के तेरा पार्टियों में जाना आशिक फसाने का तरीका है पुराना ताने बदने के तू सुर सारे छेड़ दे मुंह से लगाए बिना बांसुरी बजाए नींद चुराना नौजवानों की तो ठीक है बुड्ढों का चाहे ब्लड प्रेशर बढ़ा बात की तुझे कोई फिक्र नहीं पहली डेट पे कहे ओके बाय देवदास की तरह अफसोस वो करे तो तू हंस के इनोसेंट सी शक्ल बनाए क्यूटी पाई क्यूटी पाई आए हाय क्यूटी क्यूटी पाई क्यूटी पाई क्यूटी पाई आए हाय क्यूटी क्यूटी पाई
अंग्रेजी चिड़िया की खातिर देसी दिल मेरा तोड़ दिया मैंने छोड़ दिया उसे छोड़ दिया उसकी काली करतूतों ने उसका भांडा फोड़ दिया मैंने छोड़ दिया उसे छोड़ दिया दिल पे पत्थर रख के मुंह पे मेकअप कर लिया वो दिल पे पत्थर रख के मुंह पे मेकअप कर लिया मेरे सैया जी से आज मैंने ब्रेकअप कर लिया मेरे सैया जी से आज मैंने ब्रेकअप कर लिया सुबह सवेरे उठ के मैंने ये सब कर लिया मेरे सैया जी से आज मैंने ब्रेकअप कर लिया
हमको दिन बताए तूने ये कब कर लिया अरे हमको दिन बताए तूने ये कब कर लिया ओ तेरे सैया जी से काहे तूने ब्रेकअप कर लिया तेरे सैया जी से काहे तूने ब्रेकअप कर लिया
सुबह सवेरे उठ के मैंने ये सब कर लिया
तेरे सैया जी से काहे तूने ब्रेकअप कर लिया
कुछ दिन तो रोना धोना बम पर किया और फिर डिलीट उसका नंबर किया आंसू जो सूखे सीधा पार्लर गई पार्लर में जाके शैम्पू जम कर किया कॉलेज की सहेलियों से कैचअप कर लिया अरे कॉलेज की सहेलियों से कैचअप कर लिया जिनको मिलना पाई उनको व्हाट्सएप कर दिया मेरे सैया जी से आज मैंने ब्रेकअप कर लिया सुबह सवेरे उठ के मैंने ये सब कर लिया मेरे सैया जी से आज मैंने ब्रेकअप कर लिया
Look, baby, मुझे लगता है कि जो भी तूने किया है वो वेरी वेरी राइट है भूतकाल को भूल जा अब तू आने वाला फ्यूचर वेरी वेरी ब्राइट है मैं हूं ना बेबी साथ तेरे पार्टी शादी होनी पूरी नाइट है माइंड न करना जो थोड़ा ज्यादा बोल दो क्योंकि बंदा वेरी वेरी टाइट है उसे फोन मिला और गाली दे फोटो जला के कर दे राख साले तेरी माटिया
If you're true Bollywood fans, I'm sure you must have guessed the theme by now. These are all songs from Ae Dil Hai Mushkil. The next song is Channa Meria, performed by Anjani, Diya, Hinali, Nikita, Pavana, and Suhani.
अच्छा चलता हूँ दुआओं में याद रखना मेरे जिक्र का जुबां पे सुआद रखना अच्छा चलता हूँ दुआओं में याद रखना मेरे जिक्र का जुबां पे सुआद रखना दिल के संदूकों में मेरे अच्छे काम रखना चिट्ठी तारों में भी मेरा तू सलाम रखना अंधेरा तेरा मैंने ले लिया मेरा उजला सितारा तेरे नाम किया चन्ना मेरे आ चन्ना मेरे आ चन्ना मेरे आ बेलिया ओ पिया चन्ना मेरे आ चन्ना मेरे आ चन्ना मेरे आ बेलिया ओ पिया महफिल में तेरी हम ना रहे जो गम तो नहीं है गम तो नहीं है किससे हमारे नजदीकियों के कम तो नहीं है कम तो नहीं है कितनी दफा सुबह को मेरी तेरे आंगन में बैठे मैंने शाम किया चन्ना मेरे आ चन्ना मेरे आ चन्ना मेरे आ बेलिया ओ पिया चन्ना मेरे आ चन्ना मेरे आ चन्ना मेरे आ बेलिया ओ पिया
Ladies and gentlemen, we have Ae Dil Hai Mushkil watching these dances.
These girls are so talented, you could watch them all night. We have one more dance performance from Ashika, Caitlin, Jenna, Kanika, Lavina, Samara, Tate, and Vainavi, all performing Befikre.
डगमगा जाए आंखें मिलते 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 ही डगमगा खनखना हड़बड़ा जाए सांसें तड़पड़ा जाए बाहें मिलते 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 ही आग के ढेले हैं बर्फ के ढेले हैं बाज पे खेले हैं थोड़े थोड़े दिल के टुकड़े उड़े दिल बेफिक्र उड़े दिल बेफिक्र अंगारों में निखरे उड़े दिल बेफिक्र रोकना टोकना थामना ना माने तैरना ये जाने दरिया 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 में जीतना हारना छीनना ना जाने डूबना ये जाने दरिया 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 में दर्द में ये नखरे हाथ में जो पकड़े बन के रूई बिखरे अरमा है रूहों के नखरे उड़े दिल बेफिक्रे उड़े दिल बेफिक्रे अंगारों में निखरे उड़े दिल बेफिक्रे उड़े दिल बेफिक्रे उड़े दिल बेफिक्रे अंगारों में निखरे उड़े दिल बेफिक्रे बेफिक्रे उड़े
Thousands of years ago, there was a wise and good king named Dashrath who ruled along with his 3 queens and 4 princes. The eldest, Ram, and his beautiful wife Sita lived happily along with his other prince brothers and their wives.
But one of King Dashrath's wives was jealous of Ram and demanded that he be exiled to the forest for 14 years so that her son Bharat be made king. Having once promised his wife to fulfill any wish of hers, the helpless king exiled Ram to the forest. And so, Ram set off on foot accompanied by Sita and Lakshman.
A few years into exile, a demoness named Surpanaka saw Ram and fell for his looks. She asked Ram to marry her. Ram refused. Enraged, Surpanaka showed her true evil form. In an attempt to protect his brother, Lakshman then cut off her nose. The demoness went wailing to her brother, who was none other than Ravan, the demon king of Lanka. Ravan was furious and swore revenge. With the help of another demon, he took the form of a golden deer. He distracted Ram and Lakshman and then kidnapped Sita from the hut.
When Ram and Lakshman returned, Sita was missing. They realized that something bad had happened while they were gone and immediately rushed to find her. On their way, they came across an army of monkeys that agreed to help them. Among them was a monkey called Hanuman, who had once vowed to be at Ram's service.
Hanuman was no ordinary monkey. He could fly over mountains, change size at will, and hold superhuman strength. He had the power to leap across oceans in a single stride. He ended up being Ram's strongest ally. It was Hanuman who finally found Sita, imprisoned in one of Ravan's beautiful gardens. Hanuman reassured her that Ram would be here soon to rescue her.
अंजनी पुत्र पवन सुत नामा महावीर विक्रम बजरंगी कुमति निवार सुमति के संगी कंचन वरण विराज सुबेसा कानन कुंडल कुंचित केसा
Hanuman then sets Lanka on fire with his tail to show Ravan how powerful Ram was. He came back to Ram with Sita's whereabouts, and the army of monkeys and men marched to Lanka.
Soon, a great battle started between the two mighty armies, and Ram's soldiers managed to kill all the demons except one, Ravan. The battle was now between Ram and Ravan. He had Ravan one last chance to apologize and return Sita. Ravan instead rained down weapons on him. Ram too fought back relentlessly, but despite all his efforts, nothing seemed to kill Ravan. Finally, Ravan's brother Vibhishan told Ram that Ravan's weakest point was in his navel and instantly killed him.
Ram and Sita were finally reunited, soon after, upon completion of their 14 years in exile. Ram, Sita, and Lakshman returned home to find the entire city waiting for them. The streets were decorated with flowers and lamps, and there was happiness everywhere. And that is why every year in Diwali, you see the streets and offices lit up with lamps, like the city of Ayodhya, in celebration of Ram and Sita's homecoming.
सीताराम चरित अति पावन मधुर सरस अरु अति मन भावन पुनि पुनि कितने हो सुने सुनाए ये की प्यास बुझत न बुझाए
जय श्री राम।
Namaste. Now, let us introduce ourselves. I'm Aditi, and I'm narrator 1.
I'm Avishi and I'm narrator 2.
I'm Hanuman and I'm Varun. Jai Shri Ram. I'm Meghna and I'm Surpanaka. I'm Dishant and I'm Ram. I'm Shaurya and I'm Sugriv. I'm Priyanshi, I'm Sita. am Ravan. I am Aditya and I am Lakshman.
The closing performance for the evening has been choreographed by Pooja Narang of Bollywood Action in New York City. This piece portrays the grace of Kathak through the ada of Bollywood in soul-stirring music. Here to capture our hearts and emotions is our very own Mimiksha Patel, bringing a little bit of the Big Apple to Harare.
तू मुझे चाहे न चाहे ये तेरे बस में तो है और मैं तुझको न चाहूं ये मेरे बस में नहीं
Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands again once more for all the performances from tonight. I know times are tough, but it's Diwali. Can we have one more round of applause, please? We would like to call upon all of the performers to come up on stage. Could we please ask Mimiksha Patel, Ketan Nagar, and Devika Lala to come forward to receive a small token of our appreciation? One more round of applause, please. We will now move on to the formalities of the evening. We would like to call upon the President of the Hindu Society, Mr. G.J. Shah, to say a few words.
Namaste and Sal Mubarak to you all. I hope this show never finished, so I could avoid giving a speech. Honorable guest, Ambassador Masakwi of Embassy of India, his first secretary, trustees of Hindu Society, my colleagues in Executive Committee and all the subcommittees and Board of Governors, ladies and gentlemen, all invited guests, all dignitaries, protocol observed. I think that's a political way of seeing that nobody is missed out. I can't speak English as good as some of the MCs did because, oh, forget about it. We'll talk about it next time. You know, last year, I said the society is you all. You very much, during the course of the year, vindicated my allusion to you. Social and Welfare Committee mobilized support from all of you in every occasion we celebrated during the course of the year, whether that was a Sammelan, many smaller functions, and a major function of today. It is often said that this is a president's party. This is a historical way, but I think the party belongs to you. We all have our committees through the Executive Committee who functioned very well. And today when I'm speaking here, it is because of their work, and I'm equally proud as well as you all are. Social and Welfare Committee performed excellent. They did all the functions involving all of you. So did Building Committee, who completed most of the projects on these premises thoroughly. Coming to our school committees, they have done excellent work, and at this juncture, we must thank Mr. Chauhan, who is retiring, being a headmaster of Westridge High School. I think we will expect him to have a very restful and a very well-deserved retirement. We have one development in Gujarati school. During the course of the year, we started adult Gujarati teaching lessons, and I think it's very well received, and most of you Elders who can't speak Gujarati are most welcome to join. Our Saraswati Education Fund is still dispersing medical aid, subsistence aid, and school assistance fees to most of the students. But we must, at this juncture, make a point that far too many people are making claims which we are very carefully warning people that please, please, please be honest about it. Last but all, I think for the over number of years, and I mean very many years, our flower group has given us an excellent service beyond any expectation, without claiming any acclamation. And if you see on the temple every day, every function, they change the vagas, they provide excellent flower arrangements to the point of view that I think their sacrifices are well recognized. Please give a round of applause. Ladies and gentlemen, my elders, today we are celebrating during the course of the year, 25th anniversary of this temple. I feel very humbled and honored to stand here and to tell you a little bit of a history behind our Omkar temple. Almost 90 years ago, our elders decided, after a lot of discussion, considerable debate, that they will have a centerpiece, Omkar, as our idol. It persisted. Their decisions was very courageous, bold, and far-reaching. Today, it emphasizes the unity of Hindu culture under one God, one idol, I mean. And today, I'm very feel that 25 years of this temple is part of their legacy to us. We all must be proud of it. In the end, I thank all of the committees and all of you for your support to my committees, to me, and all of our work. Thank you very much, and I invite you to join us in the party. Thank you.
We would now like to call upon the Ambassador of India to Zimbabwe, Mr. Masakwi, to say a few words.
It's always homecoming to be in this Hindu society. Whenever I come here, I've been here several times, but whenever I come here, I feel so much at home. I feel that the entire complete components of the community is here. I would like to congratulate again Mr. Shah and his executive committee for putting and keeping the community together in this manner. This is a kind of mini India, you know. When you have the temple here, you have school here, you have the community here, you have this kind of cultural program put together, that for a person like me coming far away from India, I don't miss India, because I find India here right at home. And having said that, again, about the celebration that we have just had, which is celebration of the Diwali, which is also in the New Year, and also is the icing in the cake is the President's party this evening, which is a special occasion. I would like to remind ourselves that this is a celebration of victory of good over evil, it's a light over darkness, knowledge over innocence, and on and go on. It's a small kit that has been demonstrated by our children here. It's reminding to us again and again that this is not just symbol of what we are talking about, that is a victory of good over evil, but it also reflects very deeply in our society the values of family, of society, of friendship, of sharing, of devotion, of commitment, and that these values never go out of fashion in many societies across the world, where the world is running to chaos because we say that these values have gone out of fashion, and we are now moving ahead in the modern civilization or modern world or whatever you call it. But I tell you that the Indian society here, wherever we are, be it in Zimbabwe, be it in we in South Africa, we in Canada, we in Australia, we in the US, we carry this value with us. The value of togetherness, the value of love, the value of devotion. These values, which was then, which is now, which will be in future, will never go out of fashion. Let's remind ourselves this beautiful value that we carry together. And I am very proud to be a part of this beautiful society. Thank you very much.
लंबी हाके कोई ना तुझे ताके क्यों लंबी लंबी हाके कोई ना तुझे ताके क्यों लंबी लंबी हाके कोई ना तुझे ताके किसको लल्लू बना के कहती रहती है फिर कि लुट गए भैया के तेरे मोहल्ले